Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
7:31, 36 degrees outside. Did you shave this weekend?
Nope.
Too busy?
Yeah, a few things going on.
Such as?
Actually, you want to know the truth?
Yeah.
My wife and I went out on a date.
And you didn't
over the
shave?
weekend. No.
Does she like that scrubby look?
I don't think so. But
Why didn't you shave?
We've been married over 20 years now.
So you guys went on a date and you
Yes.
didn't shave?
No, I didn't. No.
Oh, boy.
It's called laziness. I'm just going to say it. There's no other reason other than that. Just lazy. Just didn't want to take the time to do it, so I didn't.
Well, at least you're being a straight shooter about it. Watch some basketball over the weekend?
You know, I watched some.
Did you?
I didn't watch tons.
You didn't plant yourself right there? And
I really didn't.
Well, that's good.
No, but I did. Yeah, I certainly saw some of the games here and there. Crazy weekend. March Madness has become March Insanity. My gracious. Great games. It's so great to have the tournament back.
Some upsets.
A few.
I did not know that Brent Musburger bowed out of broadcasting to start a betting company.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When you seen him disappear, it wasn't because he retired. He's always been a big gambler for sports, and he started a gambling company.
Oh.
And he has a big company in Vegas that he and some other compadres run.
Well, is he still doing is he still the voice of the Raiders? Because when he left ABC, I think he was became the play-by-play voice of the Raiders.
Maybe he still does. I
and
don't
now
know.
that the Raiders are in Vegas, that seems like a perfect combo.
Oh, that's how they ended up there.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that. It was quite interesting. It was on.
Yeah, I certainly didn't know that.
Maybe on 60 Minutes or something like that over the weekend. Some show like that, maybe Sunday morning. I don't know, but I didn't know he quit being a broadcaster, or at least cutting way back from. He was the main guy on CBS.
Well, yeah, where he started.
Yeah.
I mean and I think we lost Irv Cross not too long ago. Irv, of course, he and Brent Musburger were fixtures on the NFL Today.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Brent kind of got a start there, then moved over to ABC and retired from ABC, I think, a few years ago, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a big company that it just kind of shocked me. They said even as a broadcaster, he was always a big gambler in sports.
Yeah.
March Madness, which means passion, school pride, and now more than ever, a crazy amount of betting on sports. Of course, there's 20 states right now that allow sports betting. That's expanded quite a bit lately. An estimated 47 million Americans will place bets on March Madness this year. And there's some like you that just watch it and have a little bracket and waste a lot of time with it.
So I wouldn't say waste time.
Take that 47 million Americans betting, and then you take the amount of money lost during the non-productive times during March Madness. Boy, that's a lot of money being spun around from March Madness. 47 million Americans. Well, I don't know that there was 160 million that voted in the last election. So I guess that's somewhat of a healthy sign. Not everybody that voted gambled.
Apparently not.
LeBron James is out, huh?
Yeah, I guess I heard about it. I didn't see the footage or anything, but it sounds like somebody was going for a loose ball and rolled up on LeBron's ankle or something.
Rolled his ankle under Atlanta's Solomon Hill, it says here. Also, this is National Goof-Off Day, which is...
I was going to say, we actually have a day. That's every day here.
Finally, an excuse to stare off into space, take a break from the routine.
Yeah.
And think about the brackets. This all started back in 1976 and became an annual holiday that annoys your boss the most, it says here. This is also a very important day. This is National Sing Out Day. So who cares if you can't sing? Just roll up the windows.
Amen.
Well,
yes.
Yeah, you should know about that.
I love this day. What is this? I'm going to mark this down for future reference. What is
National Sing Out Day?
Sing Out Day. No matter what you sound like, feel free to sing.
You didn't sing on your date, did you?
Sing a song.
Oh, please.
Sing out loud.
Oh, OMG.
Sing out proud.
Oh, Lordy. Did you sing on your date?
No, I did not.
You didn't shave, but you didn't sing.
No.
Well, okay. I guess Shelley got a 50-50 deal there. All right. Did you guess what the most popular song to sing at karaoke is?
Don't Stop Believin' Journey.
That's a very good guess, but it's not mentioned here. Michael Jackson's Billie Jean.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that'd be a tough one to sing.
And I don't even think you have to have a monkey with you. You can sing without the monkey. That is the most requested karaoke song. Some of these are kind of weird. Weezer's Say It Ain't So.
Don't know it.
And one called Torn. And Adele's Someone Like You are very popular. But they don't mention Journey, which I'm with you on that. I think
I would have also guessed I Got You, Babe by Sonny and Cher.
That'd be a good one. Reese Witherspoon is 45 today.
Wow.
Yeah. Right along with Dallas Beechler's birthday today.
Really? Is Dallas 45?
I think he's older than that.
I think so.
Yeah, he is older than that. But he does share a birthday with Reese Witherspoon. I'm sure he's happy about that. So those are some of the marks today. Here's one for you before we move on. It's kind of about, again, silly, stupid people under law and disorder. A woman was arrested for a hit and run while driving. A woman in Florida was arrested for shopping. Okay, she was actually arrested for hitting a guy on his bike and taking off. The 20-year-old admitted she was shopping on Amazon while driving, and she thought she hit a mailbox.
Oh.
Nope, it was a person, not just any person. It was the county sheriff.
Oh, my. Oops.
The 20-year-old was taken into custody for a hit and run. Luckily, the sheriff only suffered a broken leg and was back to work the next day.
Well, that's good.
Boy, what would be the odds in a community that size and you're shopping on Amazon that you run over the county sheriff?
Yeah. I don't know.
Whew. Hey, we're going to talk sushi today. I know we will, because we're going to be visiting with Steve out at the grocery cart, and the sushi has gone mad in Custer County. I've heard that people are just flocking the place for sushi. And we'll find out more about that and all the weekly specials at the grocery cart. Also today we're going to be visiting with Veronica Smith out at the hospital, Jenny M. Melham, for her visit today. And it's only fair we ask her about Rotary business, because we always ask her about hospital business when she's up for the Rotary.
That seems only fair, yeah.
And then also remote broadcast in the 9 o'clock hour from Sandhills Motors. And they have cars on the lot now here in Broken Bow. And we're going to visit with the guys about it, Chad Garcia, Thomas McCaslin. They moved the cars in over the weekend. Pretty exciting. And we'll be talking to them about that and the cars they have on the lot, maybe what they're going to do with just to find out more about it.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
A lot of questions about it. And I was out there kind of checking things out yesterday, making sure we were okay for the remote. And there was lots of people driving through to take a look already. A lot of curiosity about it. So, and I'm not sure. What do you think? I was thinking about talking to, or maybe recommending or suggesting to Thomas, I have a new idea about masks.
Okay.
So I don't know whether Thomas wears a mask or not. I suppose he does when he's supposed to. Now, we're going to be outside today, so I don't think we'll be wearing masks. But he could actually have popcorn in his mask. And every time he just wanted a little piece of popcorn, he could just grab one right there in the mask. He wouldn't even have to have a container.
Possibly, yeah.
I'm going to ask him about it.
Okay. I can't wait for his response to that question. But hey, it's an idea.
Yeah.
You know, we're idea guys.
a popcorn mask or popcorn bag mask.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like a feeding sack, really, that they put on a horse.
Yeah, yeah, right. I was going to say you can probably make a specialized one to where it, I mean, I don't think it's going to work against the ones, with the ones that are tight up against your face. You'd need a little give to it.
No, you'd have to have a fairly long nose like a horse to reach down if you make it very deep. We'll think about that.
Okay.
School lunch menus today. Well, let's see. Got to turn the page on some of these. We may not have all of them, but we'll give you what we have here. This is Anselmo Myrna's, and this is Monday, the 22nd. Today they're having fresh baked ham and cheese sub, creamy macaroni and cheese with dinner roll, spicy chicken sandwich, Southwest salad and tortilla chips, vegetables, fruit, and milk.
Broken Bow today, fresh baked ham and cheese sub, creamy macaroni and cheese with dinner roll, spicy chicken sandwich, or Southwest salad with tortilla chips on the menu today at Broken Bow.
SEM today, they are having a late start, but once they get going, they're having pizza burgers and chips. Correction, my fault. That's the 29th. Today, they continue their spring break at SEM today.
Okay. Callaway today, oven fried chicken on the menu at Callaway today.
Litchfield, it's hamburger, French fries, baked beans, peaches, and milk.
Sandhills Public Schools in Dunning today, chicken strips, tater tots, and peas on the lunch menu.
At Thedford today, they're having chicken tacos.
Loop City Schools today, baked potato bar or a breaded beef patty sandwich, and broccoli on the menu today at Loop City.
Ready rib on a bun at Arnold.
Cozad today, some of the options include hot dog on a bun, turkey and cheese sandwich, or mandarin orange chicken salad with fruit muffin. Some of the choices at Cozad.
At Ansley today, pigs in a blanket.
All right, those are your school lunch menus. Here's your menu today for the Prairie Pioneer Center in Broken Bow. Beef stew on their menu today with mixed fruit, cornbread, and pudding at the Prairie Pioneer Center in Broken Bow.
And don't forget about the Knights of Columbus drive-through fish fry. That's coming up on the 26th, which is this coming Friday. And you can drive through. You'll get fish, shrimp, and 2 sides. A free will donation will be taken. Starts at 5:30 this Friday, being served from St. Joseph Parish Center here in Broken Bow. For more information, or if you'd like to pre-order your meal, which you don't have to do, but if you'd like to, call them at 870-1360, 870-1360. Now, I hate to get personal. You know I don't like to do that, but if you went on a date with your lovely wife, Shelley,
yes,
and you didn't shave and you were scruffy, how are you going to smooch? You can't smooch with a scruffy.
Well, Dave, look at me. This is like 1 week's worth of not shaving, and some people would just call it peach fuzz. I mean, I can't grow whiskers. I just can't. So yes, I'll shave coming up, but it's not like all of a sudden I had this full-length beard.
You want me to call Shelley and ask her if you were scruffy, if you smooched?
Hey, go right ahead. I don't care.
I have a feeling she'd have some words for me.
Hey, I did see something I've never seen before. We went to this is how great my wife is. We decided to go out because Brent was finally done being gone with high school sports and stuff for a while.
Yeah.
So what did we do? We went to a sporting event.
Oh, my God.
God bless you, dear.
Lord. Shelley.
So we went to the hockey game in Kearney, and I saw something that I've never seen before. The Tri-City Storm's goalie scored a goal.
How do they do that? They go down the other end?
No. They were playing Sioux Falls, and Sioux Falls was behind. So late in the game, they pulled their goalie.
Yeah.
Well, the puck kind of got behind the net when they were attacking the Tri-City Storm zone, and the goalie went out behind the net and just kind of flipped the puck down to the other end, and it went into the net.
Oh, my gosh.
Place went crazy.
I bet.
That was kind of cool. I don't know if I'll ever see that again, a goalie scoring a goal.
Well, Shelley, at least you got to see something a little unique.
Yeah.
In that sporting event that your husband took you to for a date.
Now wait a minute. She enjoys going to that.
Does she? Okay.
Yeah.
All
So that was kind of her choice too. I want to stress that.
I bet you do.
Otherwise, people think, "Oh, geez, Apperson
Wait, I just got a text.
took her to a sporting event."
Oh, nothing significant.
Okay.
We did have a good baseball game yesterday, a barn burner of a windy game, as the Huskers were victorious.
Listen to it.
Yeah, we did too, and we'll be having some more Husker games on for you on Sunday of this weekend. They take on Minnesota in Lincoln. Airtime 11:30. First pitch at noon. Also on Thursday and Friday we have Husker volleyball for you as they play Michigan as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have those games for you this week on the Husker Network. All right, let's play the game.
Okay, let's do. A couple of more questions regarding Ireland here for you as we celebrated St. Patrick's Day last week. Which of the following is not a significant industry in the Republic of Ireland? Which of these is not a significant industry in the Republic of Ireland? Would it be agriculture, glass, brewing, or coal mining? Which of those is not a significant industry in the Republic of Ireland? Agriculture, glass, brewing, or coal mining? If you know, call us at 872-2801. Ansley Lumber and Supply is proud to be your full-service lumber yard. From premium lumber and top-quality building materials to paint, tools, and ag supplies. When you drop by Ansley Lumber, their crew is prepared to help you with your project. From the materials for building a house to the accessories and pieces needed to make it a home. Ansley Lumber hopes you stop by to talk to them about your dream project. Ansley Lumber and Supply, Main Street, Ansley, or call 308-935-1815.
Connie Ulmer Accounting is ready to prepare your 2020 tax returns again this tax season. Connie provides tax services for individuals, families, farms, ranches, small businesses, and corporations. Connie Ulmer Accounting has provided income tax services for over 20 years. They also continue to offer accounting services, bookkeeping, and payroll services. Call the office today at 308-872-6101 or stop by the office at 946 South D Street in Broken Bow.
Pearson Physical Therapy in Broken Bow is seeking a caring, high-energy individual to assist in patient care as a physical therapy technician. Responsibilities include assisting physical therapists with non-clinical tasks, helping patients move through the clinic, keeping treatment areas clean, stocked, and organized, as well as assisting patients with light exercises. High school diploma required, college student or college graduate with previous clinical experience preferred. Wage dependent on experience. Send a cover letter and resume to pearsonphysicaltherapy@gmail.com. Well, we didn't get a call on that one. What's the answer on that, Brett?
The answer is coal mining.
Coal mining.
Yeah. Which of those was not a significant industry in the Republic of Ireland? Agriculture is, glass is, brewing is, but coal mining is not.
It's kind of funny because peat, which is the beginning of coal in a way, is what they use for hundreds of years to heat their homes, and they dig it up out of the ground, but they don't actually have coal mining there. So pretty interesting. All right, Pat Benatar taking us to a visit with Steve Fowler.
tried it yet, maybe you're not brave enough to try it yet, but trust me, if you like food, you'll definitely like the cooked options in the sushi area. Fully cooked options, definitely safe to eat. The raw options obviously come with that slightly higher foodborne illness risk, but everything stays cold like it's supposed to, and there's some delicious options on the raw side. Those are selling too. Thank you for all the customers that have come out and tried all the types of sushi that's available from Family Fresh Sushi, and I know that Family Fresh Sushi extends their thanks as well for your patronage on their sushi attempt at our store. So it's been exciting so far, and we hope to keep up the pace. And I know that they're running out of some of their items that they need to make sushi, but they're going to get a truck again this week. So that's a good thing. That means that they're selling it.
You bet. Well, we know that you have more than sushi, but that's pretty exciting. But some folks out there would like sushi and a big old fat steak, maybe some lettuce to go along with that or some spinach. Give us all your specials for the week, if you would.
Will do. Thanks, Dave and Brent. Yeah, we've got a lot of great deals going on. Of course, don't forget about the Lenten savings. Prices effective through April 4th on that ad, including the GK Lenten special, deli special, Fridays only, your fish and shrimp with 2 sides and a drink over there for $10.98. And don't forget, Easter's coming around the corner. It'll be here before you know it. We're about 2 weeks away. GK definitely has, in aisle 1, we have plenty of Easter candy. We have some baskets, Easter grass to fill those baskets and make a nice basket for a grandchild or a son or a daughter. So definitely get all that. Some egg dye, many different types of egg dye kits that are exciting for kids to partake of in dyeing the eggs for Easter. Plus we have fillable plastic eggs and much more over there in aisle 1, so definitely check that out. Our weekly ad is March 22nd through the 28th this week. Always a lot of great items to save on throughout the store. We'll start in the fresh meat department at the GK. Pork cutlets are on ad this week. Always a great item to have with some taters and gravy and whatnot. Pork cutlets only $1.98 a pound, priced right. Boneless end loin pork roast by Hormel, $1.88 a pound. Grocery Carts Premium Age Choice Certified Angus Beef Sirloin Steaks, only $4.28 a pound. Daily smoked sliced bacon in a 16-ounce package, only $4.68. Pick up a bag of frozen wing portions by Best Choice, 2.5-pound bag, bone-in, $7.28 each. Best Buy fresh frozen boneless skinless chicken breast fillets, $1.88 a pound. Best Choice cooked shrimp, 41 to 50 count, 60-ounce package, only $7.98. And Bar S corn dogs, $3.98. Get all that and much more at the fresh meat department. Of course, your processed meats, as far as hot dogs, lunch meats, and more, plus frozen meat over in the GK meat department. Going over to the dairy deals at the GK, we've got David's Bagels, refrigerated, $1.45 each. Best Choice Jumbo Biscuits, 16 ounces, 5 for $6. Kraft String Cheese, great to have in the fridge as an afternoon snack, 24 ounces, only $6.68 there. Frozen Foods Department, we've got Hungry Man Dinners, 2 for $5. Kemp's Malt Cups, $1 each. And Red Baron Pizzas, $2.98 on the frozen food side of things. Of course, in all of our departments, there's the orange signs, a little bit of extra savings throughout the store. We call them temporary price reductions. Find them in all of our departments, but primarily in the grocery department, where you'll find all these items on ad this week. Sara Lee Oro Wheat Bread, 2 for $6. Pepsi products, $7.98 for the 24-pack cans. Pepsi products, 6-pack half-liter bottles, 4 for $10. Frito-Lay Cheetos or Fritos, 2 for $5. Ruffles potato chips, $2.98 each. Keebler Townhouse or Club crackers, $1.98 each. Betty Crocker cake mix, $1.18 each. And to go with that, pick up that Betty Crocker ready-to-spread frosting, $1.68 each. And then the grocery department has some nice deals, 98 cents each this weke for the following items: Rice-A-Roni or pasta-roni, only 98 cents each. Kraft macaroni and cheese premiums or shapes, 98 cents each. We also have Star-Kissed tuna or chicken pouches, 98 cents each. Hunt's barbecue sauce and Hunt's pasta sauce in a can, both 98 cents each, as well as snack pack pudding, 4-packs, pudding or gelatin. These are the shelf-stable kind in the grocery department, 98 cents each as well. So pick up all those great deals and more at your grocery cart grocery department. Farm fresh produce this week, Green Giant 2-pound regular-sized carrots, 98 cents each. Great for to cut up and put into a roast or a stew. Seedless red grapes, $1.98 a pound. Fuji apples, $1.18 a pound. Slicing cucumbers, 2 for $1. Of course, all those great deals in the fresh produce department and more. Be looking out for all those new items, seasonal items starting to come in. We have whole watermelons out, so that's a good sign that the seasons are beginning to change. Fresh deli. First off, I want to mention we have a need for some help. So if anyone's looking for a part-time job with full-time potential, check out our deli options at our store for a job. Definitely a fun job, fast-paced job. You get to work as a team and work with the public a lot, selling product in our deli. So a lot of fun can be had back there. I've worked in many a deli from time to time through my career, and it's always a different scene and kind of fun, if you ask me. Kretschmar is on ad this week. So beef bologna or summer sausage, $4.98 a pound. Kretschmar yellow or white American cheese, $5.98 a pound. If that's not a all-American sandwich right there, I don't know what is. It sounds great. Mrs. Jerry's broccoli tossed salad, only $4.28 a pound. One of our many sides that we have over in the fresh deli to go with any of our hot options, but especially that hot and crispy, tasty Chester's chicken. So definitely pick up a 8-piece, 10-piece dark, or any chicken 2-piece, or off of our main menu or our menu options back there with some sides, and you've got yourself a great meal. And you also want to look at our grab-and-go options from wraps, sandwiches, take and bake, and much, much more down in the deli doors at the back corner of aisle 11 at the GK Deli. So definitely check out all those options and more. You can eat in or take it out, so there's a lot of convenient options to have in our GK Deli department. GK Bakery this week on ad, Cafe Valley muffins, 4-count, 2 for $6. Shirley's no-bake cookies, 2 varieties, 2 for $5. Definitely want to give a shout-out to graduations that are upcoming. Yeah, I know it seems early to talk about, but it will be around the corner. We have a pre-order your graduation cakes by April 9th and receive 10% off. So be calling Hope and Heather to reserve your graduation cake and receive 10% off. That's a great deal right there. Always stop into that wine and spirit shop, see what they've got going on, see what's new, and pick out your favorites. Rewards bonus items this week. Rotella's hamburger or hot dog buns from our bakery, 8-count, 2 for $3, earn 150 points each. Banquet fruit or regular pot pies, 7 ounces, 88 cents, earn 100 points each. Wisps cheese crisps, that's kind of hard to say, $3.38 in our deli. These are little cheese crisp snacks, and $3.38, earn 400 points each. Lindsay ripe black olives in a can, 3 for $5, earn 200 points. I can't believe it's not butter, $2.88, earn 300 points. We also have Best Choice red potatoes, 5-pound bag, 2 for $6, earn 300 points. Jimmy Dean pork sausage rolls, $3.48, earn 300 points. And Lipton family-sized tea bags, 24-count, $1.98, earn 200 points. Great way with these bonus items to earn a lot of extra points on top of the 5 points per qualified dollar spent that you earn just for shopping at the GK. All those points you earn can be used for free items at the GK here. Use your points for those free items, which is a great way to do it. Or you can take it to your rewards card to Casey's here in Broken Bow and save money on gas discounts as well. So a lot of things going on, fellas, and everyone out there this week, as always at the GK, from sushi to picking up those Easter items before time runs out. We have new small appliances such as crock pots, toasters, blenders and whatnot, kitchen aids basically as well, over in aisle 1 over there. So be looking for those if you're in need of a coffee pot or something like that. We can definitely help you out here at the GK. And I think that's everything.
All right, Steve, thanks so much. Look forward to your specials next week. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
You bet. 8:03.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KPBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief.
We have another weapon in our arsenal.
CBS's Dr. David Agus on just released results from a U.S. trial of AstraZeneca's COVID vaccine. They show the shots are 79% effective and have no serious side effects.
What we know from the United Kingdom data is that when this vaccine is used, there has been dramatic decrease in viral transmission, infection, and hospitalization. So it's been shown to be effective in the field.
Miami Beach is extending an emergency 8 p.m. curfew for up to 3 weeks after partiers were out in full force again over the weekend. Mayor Dan Gelber
has certainly felt like our city has been a tinder over the last few weeks. And I don't see this as sort of a spring break thing because I don't think these are college kids.
High school kids in New York City heading back to classrooms for the first time since November. School's Chancellor Misha Porter.
We are going to continue with what we know works. Weekly in-person testing for our students, educators, and staff.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Here was a look at state news. I'm Gavin Higgins. An attorney who counsels school districts and boards in Nebraska and South Dakota met with the Beatrice Board of Education Thursday night, one of the topics being masks in schools. It's been a controversial topic locally, and the Beatrice School Board will consider next month whether or not to continue a mask mandate within school buildings. Karen Haas of KSB School Law said regardless of opinions on masks, legal counsel's main goal is to allow students and staff to be in school and have options. COVID rules can create some confusion. Protocols have not been eased for children who have tested positive for the coronavirus in the past when it comes to extracurricular activities. Haas also talked about the current rules regarding students in classes. The current directed health measures affecting schools extends through the end of April. Haas told the Beatrice School Board that of 10 districts she works with who have made masks optional, one has moved to mandated masks because of an outbreak of COVID. Another one is moving back to mandating masks, but the remainder have managed to avoid problems so far. Haas said it's a situation where parents are yelling at school officials because of mask requirements or yelling at officials because districts aren't having remote learning. In her words, nobody's happy. Much of the workshop Thursday night last week dealt with the school board's lack of direct role or involvement in personnel or student complaints, requiring boards to leave that up to school administration and a chain of command. 3 people are dead after a house fire in Kearney. The Kearney Police Department says the fire started Thursday afternoon near 33rd and Avenue I. Firefighters found a woman and 2 children in the home. Authorities say all 3 were taken to a local hospital and died from their injuries. The names of those involved have not yet been released. The fire remains under investigation.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
Check out the NCAA men's basketball tournament. Half of the Sweet 16 is set, and there are some surprises. 8th-seeded Loyola of Chicago never trailed in their game against top-seed Illinois in a 71-58 victory. The Fighting Illini are the first number 1 seed to be eliminated. 15th-seeded Oral Roberts beat the 7th-seed Florida 81-78. They're just the second 15th seed ever to make the Sweet 16, joining Florida Gulf Coast. 12th-seeded Oregon State beat the 4th-seed Oklahoma State 80-70. The Beavers are headed to the Sweet 16 for the first time since 1982. 7th-seeded Syracuse beat the 3-seed West Virginia 75-72. The Orange are in the Sweet 16 for the 20th time under head coach Jim Boeheim. Top-seed Baylor beat 9th-seeded Wisconsin 76-63. The 2-seed Houston got by the 10th-seed Rutgers 63-60. 3rd-seeded Arkansas was a winner over 6th-seeded Texas Tech 68-66. And 5th-seeded Villanova beat the 13th-seed North Texas 84-61.
Here's your weatherology forecast. Cloudy skies in store for today, a slight chance for a light rain snow mix early on, then rain likely for the remainder of the day with highs up to 48. Then for tonight, mostly cloudy skies with a mixture of rain and snow likely. Expecting less than an inch of snowfall, will drop back to a low of 33. We'll have breezy north winds. Tuesday, a rain snow mix changing back over to rain, low 40s. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
One size fits all. That might be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Hi, I'm Janet Lawhorn, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. My most important goals are yours. That's why we take the time to understand your needs so we can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact me today, 308-872-6849. Knowing you. That's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
8:08, 37 degrees outside under a cloudy sky. Winds are light out of the northwest this morning. Barometric pressure is bouncing around a little bit, has fallen a couple of points in the last hour at 29.98. Humidity at 72%. High yesterday, 58, with an overnight low of 34. Sun set today at 7:52. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 7:37. 3 inches and 93 hundredths precipitation measured so far this month. As promised, we'll be getting connected here this morning with Veronica at Jenny M. Melham and finding out about things happening at the hospital. And we might ask her a Rotary question as well to kind of even it out, because we always kind of pick on her when she calls in for Rotary. Well, do we pick on her?
Why do you keep saying we? I would not include I think you pick on her from time to time. I don't know. I don't think I ever have.
I wonder how she feels about popcorn. We could ask her about that this morning. That shouldn't be any harm, should it?
No, I don't think so. I think popcorn is one of those universal topics that many, if not all, would love to talk about.
And maybe not get too personal and not ask how much salt Veronica puts on her popcorn, since she's, in the health business.
Right. Sure.
We'll figure all that out coming up.
Do you check your Google search results regularly? You should. People often get their first impression of you or your business online. Negative comments on the internet can impact your life and your livelihood. Take control of your online reputation. Get your free reputation report card at reputationdefender.com. It may reveal negative posts from an ex-employee, upset patient or client, news article, legal issue, or even exposed personal information right there in your Google search results. Uncover what's lurking on the internet about you with reputationdefender.com's patented scan and get your free reputation report card. Or for immediate assistance with your reputation, call 800-401-6681. Our cutting-edge technology helps make your Google search results look their best. Call 800-401-6681. That's 800-401-6681. 800-401-6681. Or take the free scan at reputationdefender.com.
It's 11 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. A reminder that we will be going to Sandhills Motors' new location this morning in the 9 o'clock hour and visiting with the guys about that. Also, Runza will be our guest this morning, so that will be here in the studio. But right now, we have Veronica Smith with us from the Jenny M. Melham Hospital and Medical Center. Good morning, Veronica. How are you?
I am doing well. How about yourself?
Well, we're doing pretty good. Veronica, I wanted to ask you kind of a personal question before we got into the hospital business, if that's all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like popcorn?
Yes, I love popcorn.
Do you have it like on a weekly basis, or how many times a month would you say you enjoy popcorn at your house?
I go through spurts. I would be lying if I haven't gone weeks where I've had it daily. But I would say I haven't had popcorn in the last 2 weeks.
Oh, so you're kind of on a sabbatical then.
Kind of, not intentionally.
And how does your husband and the kids feel about popcorn?
They enjoy it as well.
Well, since you're in the health business, and I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I would not do that, Veronica. I'm a professional journalist. But how much butter and salt do you put on your popcorn?
I like my butter on my popcorn.
Yeah.
If I'm going to have popcorn, there's going to be a good amount of butter on it.
There you go.
Salt, just enough to taste.
Okay. All right. I think that's okay. I think you've met the government guidelines on that.
Okay. I clearly have missed a conversation here.
Well, popcorn always comes up because we're going to be going to Sandhills Motors' new location this morning, and Thomas McCasson will be there along with Chad Garcia. And Thomas has a popcorn addiction. I don't know if you knew that or not. He he eats a lot of popcorn. But that's how it kind of got started. And I was just kind of trying to get what do they call that in the medical business? A baseline.
Yes.
Yeah, kind of for a comparison, so that if I give him a gazebo later, he won't know.
Dave.
Yeah.
I think you mean placebo, not a gazebo. Placebo.
Oh, I thought it was a gazebo. I'm sorry.
No, placebo.
Well, I have a little more studying to do with my medical manual, I guess.
Thank you, Brent, because I was trying to figure out where a gazebo fit into all of that. I'm picturing eating popcorn under a gazebo on a spring day.
Sometimes, Dave, the word that he says doesn't go along with the thought that he has in his head.
Well, we'll put all that aside. Always appreciate your willingness to visit with us about anything. That isn't too serious, but let's get serious now. What's going on at the hospital? How are things going?
Things are good at the hospital. We are definitely back to more normal operations. Continue to see nearly zero COVID activity, none in the inpatient. We continue to test, and of course we're doing the vaccinations on Fridays. So, but those the vaccination numbers are looking good, and the testing numbers, the positivity rate is looking good as well. So everything seems to be headed in the right direction, and of course we're just watching any variant activity in our area.
Mm-hmm. And are you able to give more than one type, or I guess brand of vaccination, or are you locked into one or two?
Two. We are able to do the Moderna and the Johnson & Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
We don't do the Pfizer because we don't have the ultra-cold storage.
Sure.
So currently, right now, it's a possibility of two that would be given from the hospital.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. If we can continue to stay in the situation we're in, maybe by summertime we will be really feeling a little more freedom out there. I think we could still be careful and kind of keep our loved ones in mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep masking up because, again, we don't know what those variants are doing out there, but it sure is nice to know that there's more vaccination occurring and all of that.
Okay. And it is springtime, and let's face it, we're all looking forward to spring and summer. What are you looking forward to at the hospital? Do you have some projects in mind?
We are, we're just doing a lot of work on our policies and procedures updating, and it's, that's not really fun and exciting for the community to hear about, but there's a lot of background work going on in uncovering where we have areas for improvement, and we've got a lot of teams working on a lot of different things related to infection prevention because in the post-COVID area, or the post-COVID era, we're going to certainly see more emphasis on that with our regulators that come and make sure that we're following the rules and the regulations. So we're putting an extra focus on that right now.
Okay. Well, you're right. It's not exciting, but it's certainly necessary. And if you have those things in place when needed, it sure makes things run smoother, I think.
Absolutely. And which is another thing I want to talk about, which is exciting because it means that the hospital is getting out and being able to be more involved in outside activities. With COVID, everything really kind of just kept us from being out in the community because we were solely focused on taking care of the community in our response to COVID. But we are partnering with Rotary on the USDA farm-to-table COVID relief distribution that is happening on this Friday, on March 26th. That's going to happen at Melham Park in the parking lot across from the swimming pool.
Mm-hmm.
Starting that distribution 10 to noon, first come, first serve. It is 960 boxes of food that are designed to feed a family of four for a week. So a really great Rotary project that is a project that Rotary has taken on to bring this to our community. partnering with the city of Broken Bow, who's going to work the heavy equipment to get the pallets unloaded of the boxes, along with Broken Bow Wind 2, and a number of volunteers that have stepped up to say, absolutely, we will help to get those boxes delivered to anybody that wants one. There's no sign-ups, just have to drive down. We're asking people to drive east on Memorial, or from the east on Memorial, so they can take a right turn into Laurel Drive, which is the street that goes right in front of the hospital to the swimming pool, so that there's right turns, and then there'll be directions being given by volunteers. Everybody stays in their car, and the boxes and the gallons of milk get delivered right to the car, and then you drive away. So looking forward to that on Friday, and excited that we can bring this to our community.
That's wonderful. And if I understand it correctly, there's no qualifications, no income guidelines or anything like that. Is that correct?
That is correct. It is truly no questions asked, first come, first serve. We are asking people not to get in line with their cars until after 9:30, because we do have a semi-truck that needs to maneuver in and out of there to get those pallets down and placed. So we're asking people to please respect that, so that we can get set up and make sure that it runs smoothly for everyone.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll try to remind folks of that, because we want to take a full advantage of that. The food is there, and there's people who can use it. So we hope there is a big turnout for that.
Absolutely, and we certainly are okay with if you need to help out a neighbor and come pick up one for a neighbor that's unable to get out and get one, or if we know it's during work hours, so if someone needs to pick one up for someone else, it's certainly understandable. So I'm willing to work with people to make sure everybody that wants one gets one.
Okay. Now, we were going to ask you a little bit about Rotary this morning, but you've kind of covered that, because this is a joint effort between Jenny M. Melham and the Rotary, and it's a wonderful project that you have going here. I hope everybody will take advantage of it. Is there anything that you wanted to highlight this morning on either Rotary or at the clinic or hospital that we haven't talked about that you wanted to make sure we got on?
Yeah, right now, the Rotary and focus is the food distribution. We are working on a golf social that is our tournament. Actually, Brent, I think you're on the advertisement for it.
Yes.
With your keen golfing skills.
Yeah.
So that will be taking place again. It was one that occurred last year that went over really well. So we'll be having that tourney again for a fundraiser, and so there'll be more details coming on that. The date for that will be June 11th.
Okay.
So super excited to bring that again, because again we had people coming from Kearney to golf on our course, and it was just a great day. It sounded like I wasn't able to be there, but it sounded like it was fantastic.
Yeah, it was a great day. It was a fun tournament, and I know that Gavin and I, who played in it last year, we were really thrilled when we saw the information that you're going to do it again this year. So that'll be a lot of fun to look forward to.
Wonderful.
All right.
Hey, Veronica, one quick question for you, and I hope I can put this in the correct words, but you were talking about procedures and policies and kind of going through those. Obviously, with a hospital, I know that there are other entities that watch you to make sure that the hospital is doing this and doing that. With the COVID situation, the entities that monitor you as a hospital, the way they look at you, has that changed a little bit in regards to COVID? Does that question make any sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, absolutely does. And that's really what is driving the work that we're doing. Is, some of it is speculation and guess, and some of it is based on what we're reading in the literature related to what new regulations may come out because of COVID, and how it spread and that sort of thing, and what additional precautions we would need to make as a hospital. So we are regulated by the Department of Health and Medicare, CMS, and so that is who would be visiting us from the state of Nebraska. They do that annually, and so the likelihood that they'll be very, very focused on infection prevention is very high. So that is what's driving us to make sure that we have all of our ducks in a row related to that. We know, we have great infection rate. We don't have an issue with infections whatsoever. In fact, our surgical procedures, we have a 0% infection rate with surgeries, but we know that part of proving that we do a good job is also having the documentation and demonstrating that we have the right processes and procedures in place, and that's in writing, and that our staff is educated on all of those things. So it is in anticipation of that. The surveyors haven't been out surveying because of COVID, but we are hearing that they now are starting to ramp back up. So it's all in anticipation and hoping that we're hitting the right things at the right time.
Right.
All right. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. We always appreciate your openness, and both with the hospital and the Rotary. And maybe next time when we have you on, we can talk about your thoughts on sushi. But we'll save that for next show.
Oh, absolutely. Looking forward to that. That is all the talk of the town right now.
Yes, it is. Thanks so much, Veronica.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
All right. She's right. 8:25. It's the talk of the town. Now, we're going to take a timeout or two, and we'll continue with these words.
When you choose ACE as your natural gas supplier, you receive more than a competitive natural gas rate. Community-owned ACE returns revenue to communities for projects such as a recreational trail in Albion and park improvements in St. Paul, Ravenna, Ord, and Broken Bow. Get a competitive rate and support local communities. Choose ACE during this year's Extended Choice Gas Selection Period, March 18th through April 22nd at aceenergy.org. ACE, heating homes, powering communities.
It's an exciting time of year at the Garden Center in Broken Bow for obvious reasons. They're excited to say that garden seeds are in. Go check out the great variety they have, plus sweet corn, various radish seeds, and right around the corner are seed potatoes and onions. They have new garden tools you'll love from Radius, uniquely high quality, comfortable, and ergonomic. K-Joe's garden baskets are smart and functional. Get one for this garden season. The Garden Center in Broken Bow is so excited to see you. Visit them soon.
Since 1917, Nebraska State Bank has been helping Custer County and its neighbors progress with innovative products and superior service. And they are here with you, helping you achieve your goals, reinvesting in our area by involvement, leadership, and donation as a means to help others strive and succeed, and to further invest in our communities. With all of their locations here in Custer County, Nebraska State Bank is proud to serve you in Callaway, Myrna, and 2 locations in Broken Bow, and online anywhere all the time at nesb.bank. Nebraska State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
If you are thinking about planting a new lawn or renovating an existing one, start with quality turf seed from Arrow Seed. Arrow Seed grass seed has high germination, is weed-free, and comes with the expert advice that you don't get at those big box stores. Arrow Seed has several different turf varieties and a knowledgeable staff to assist you in choosing the one that will work best for you. To learn more, call or stop in to Arrow Seed in Broken Bow or visit arrowseed.com for the dealer nearest you.
Are your aches and pains preventing you from doing the things you love? Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111. We offer complete one-on-one physical therapy for you. Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111. Team Physical Therapy is known as the best hands in town, and we will help you achieve your goals and keep you moving in 2021. Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
Did you know that the Easter Bunny shops at your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy, Barney Health Mart? They have everything to help your favorite bunny fill those baskets. Classic retro toys include BB puzzles, harmonicas, slide whistles, metal yo-yos, magnetic gyro wheels, and more. Plus so many more fun Easter items like light-up egg balls, kids' summer hats that zip into a carrying case, and roaring dinosaurs that help you pick up Easter eggs. All at Barney Health Mart in Broken Bow.
It is 8:27, almost 8:28. I'd like to take this time to thank Vero Wireless here in Broken Bow for being part of our show today on The Breakfast Show and helping us with our streaming events that we were doing during sports season and all starting back to last year's Custer County Fair, and look forward to doing more of that for you throughout the upcoming months. And we look forward to sending you to Vero here in Broken Bow. Let's do that right now. Let me give you their address, which is 841 South D Street in Broken Bow. Or you can call them at 872-1535 to find out how they can provide you quality services with a plan that fits your needs and budget. And there's other stores, of course, nearby as well. Or there is a national number, which is 877-484-2376.
Hey, a Sargent Drilling Company in Broken Bow is looking for help and is accepting applications now for full-time employment. They offer competitive wages, holiday and vacation pay, health insurance, and 401k. A good driving record is required and a CDL is preferred. You can apply in person at their office at West Highway 2 in Broken Bow or give them a call at 872-5125. That's 872-5125. Sargent Drilling Company is an equal opportunity employer.
Thank you, Brent. Of course, we will be giving you chances today to call in and get yourself registered for the gift card sweepstakes, which includes two winners of $250 each in gift cards. That will be drawn for on May 3rd right here on The Breakfast Show. And all you need to do is listen to both of our stations, and an announcer will tell you when you can call in, and that's during a song. And you can enter as many times as you like, but only once during one song. You must be 18 years of age to play, and we had calls this morning over on KCNI from Callaway, eastern Custer County, down in the Cumro area, and right here in Broken Bow. So we're getting great response from all over the listening area, and that's what we want to do. And today, Sandhills Motors is making it available for you to get registered. They are now your Chrysler, Dodge, Ram dealer right here in Broken Bow. We're going to go talk to the guys later on this morning, so be sure and listen. I did happen to see a couple of units yesterday. I think they call them units, but they're cars to me, and they're beautiful. And they got pickups there, and they're all shiny, ready to show on the lot. And we'll talk about hours and all the plans there at Sandhills Motors on East Highway 2 in Broken Bow. So we'll be talking to those guys a little later. Also, we have Runza on our schedule this morning. So we have things set and ready to go for a Monday. Right now, it's a little music from Max Gomez. Run to You.
With my old friend, where the pavement ends and the trouble begins.
We've been accused of that, haven't we?
Why do you keep saying we?
We. Yeah,
I know.
Brent wasn't even in on it.
Thank you. He keeps pulling me into
Yes.
everything
Yeah.
that he says.
Yeah. We. Yeah.
I think that's the way it works, isn't it? When you have a good thing happen, it's I. And when you have something that didn't turn out so good, it's we.
Oh, okay.
I know that's the way it is in sports with my favorite sports teams. If they do real well, wow, did you see what we did the other night? And then if they're playing bad, I can't believe they played that bad.
Yeah.
They played that bad. Yeah.
It's not we anymore. Joyce, how are you?
Great.
How do you feel about popcorn? That's our question for today.
Oh, it is.
You like popcorn?
You know, I don't dislike popcorn, but it's probably one of the few foods that I can just really not need.
Worry about it?
Mm-hmm. Kevin loves popcorn.
Does Kevin use butter and salt on his popcorn?
I know he uses salt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the butter, I don't think. But he likes buttered popcorn. But
Okay, all right.
yeah, just at home, he just has that orangey stuff he puts on it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah.
The other question it centers off of Brent this morning. He took Shelley on a date this past weekend.
Oh.
And he didn't shave. He was scruffy. Would you go with on a date with Kevin if he was unshaven?
How scruffy?
Well, like where it would be scratchy. I mean, let's just say you
mean like he looks right now?
Yeah.
Well, that's the look.
Yeah. Thanks, Joyce. It is
That's
kind of the look. Yeah.
Probably not for my husband's age, but Brent's enough younger, he can pull it off.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
All right, Joyce.
Yeah.
We're still good? No
We're
hard
still
feelings?
good. Yeah, we're
Okay.
still good.
All right.
Okay.
We would like to take this time to welcome you then.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Hey, I do have a question for you when you're done sharing the information about Runza.
Oh, okay.
Is it personal?
No, not really.
Do you want to start with that? Or?
We can.
Okay,
Would you
let's go for it before we forget.
Okay, well, I got my wallet was falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got a new wallet over the weekend.
Oh.
And, of course, when you get a new wallet,
clean out the other one.
You clean out the other one. And I found this in my old wallet. It is I think it's your business card.
It is,
with
our old
Runza.
business card.
And on the back, I think you wrote this. It
did.
says 1 free regular-sized milkshake.
Yep.
Are those your initials?
Yes, and I can tell you, I think what that was from. Do you know what that was from?
I have no idea.
I think it was from. Did you participate in the cow milking contest at the fair years ago?
I did. Is that where it's from?
That's when we gave away milkshakes.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
It's good. You can still use it.
That was my question: is can I still redeem this? Sweet.
Absolutely.
All right.
Here's your treat for today.
All right. Yeah, the cow. Okay, yeah, the cow milking contest. Because I found it, and I'm like, of course. Well, the first question was, I wonder if I can still redeem this, and then the second question was, man, when would I have been given this?
Yep,
and there
that's
you
what
go.
it was.
That's it.
But it's been several years back because that's our
It
old
was-
logo on that business card.
That was a few years ago when I participated in that.
Yeah.
I didn't win. I believe that R.P. Smith, who was kind of the MC of the event, when I got done, he looked at what I had in the container, and I believe that he called it a trace.
A trace.
That's how bad it was for
Well,
me.
I
trying
wouldn't do
to
any
milk a
better, I
cow.
don't think. So.
I didn't either. That would be skeptical if they asked me to come back. I was a little too embarrassing, actually.
But your shakes are great, by the way, and
Thank
I
you.
love the little
We have
mini
the little
ones
mini shakes.
for
Yep.
$1.
Mhm.
What a great pick me up during the day.
And it reminded me when you said that, asking if something expired. A lot of those kind of things do not. But if you have the 4-county cash back from a year ago right now, remember that those expire in June. And not only are they Runza, but they're for many, many businesses in Custer County. And that just reminded me that. So dig those out because they're going to be expiring. And we, at Runza, we do still have some people that have not redeemed all of their certificates. So it's easy to get those and then not finish them up. So they'll be cleaning their billfold years from now and find that in there.
Right.
So if you think you have one in there, dig it out.
Why did I not turn that in?
Yes. Okay, let's get to
All
rolling,
right. What else you
shall
have
we?
for us? Yeah.
Well, several things. We're kind of to that season where things are changing on our menu. Reuben Runza going great guns. If you haven't had it, we start with an original Runza, and then we add to that corned beef and sauerkraut, along with the Swiss cheese and the Reuben sauce. It's just gone great guns. And that ends the end of the month. So March 31st will be the end of the Reuben Runzas. We've had people buying them and putting them in their freezers because they love them and know they can't get them again for quite a while. So they will be back, I'm sure. Just don't know when that will be. Fish sandwich, another popular one. That will be with us through at least April 10th, but shortly after that, those will be gone.
Okay.
So, and those are a favorite, too. Along with that, of course, on Fridays, we have our clam chowder. So we will have clam chowder through Easter on Fridays. And then that ends. And chili and cinnamon rolls end the end of March. Sounds like we're not going to have anything left, but we really will.
You have plenty.
We have plenty, yes. So just a lot of changes coming there. And then we will be starting in April with, if you remember, our chicken bacon ranch salad. We had that a couple years ago, and it hasn't been back for a couple years. That will start in April. So along with our ice cream sandwiches.
Okay.
So 'tis the season for changes.
Yep. We got some of the things that will be back next year.
Yes,
So,
absolutely.
Yep.
Frozen Runzas, we're running a little long on those right now, so we have a special on those, $2.50 each if you buy a dozen or more. So it's a great time to stock your freezer with frozen Runzas, and then you pop them in the microwave for about 2.5 to 3 minutes, and lunch is ready.
Now, is that the full-size ones?
That's the full-size one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
you have the
Yep.
little ones too, right?
Yes, those will not be frozen, but you can order the party size.
Right, okay.
Yeah, with a special order.
Can I ask you a quick question about
Sure.
the frozen Runza?
Mhm.
Is that just you mentioned something about people were getting frozen ones of the Reuben. The frozen ones, are they just the original?
They
or
are just the original.
Okay,
Mhm.
that was
And then
my
what you do
question.
with those is once you have them heated up, you slice them like a hot dog bun is sliced. That direction, you slice
Uh-huh.
them, and then if you want to add any of your own cheese or whatever.
okay.
Mhm. Yep. April 13th is Runza Feeds the Need. Company-wide, that's the day that we'll be donating 10% of our sales to hunger programs in all Runza locations. So here in Broken Bow, once again, we'll be doing the Feeds the Need fundraiser on April 13th for the Broken Bow Food Pantry.
Nice. Thank you.
So you'll hear more about that, but it's coming up quickly.
Yes, it is.
So a lot going on. Reminder that we will be closed on Easter, April 4th. We will be closed. Something to look forward to is rolling out soon will be a Runza app that you can put on your phone. You'll be able to order ahead and just pop in and pick up your order. And there'll be some customer rewards and things like that with it. So
That's coming.
waiting to get the details, but that's coming real soon.
Okay.
So it'll be the Runza app to be watching for. Wanted to mention, we haven't had our chicken sandwiches. We have had them, but we have not had them on the menu. You wouldn't see them on our menu prints. But chicken sandwiches are back on the menu prints. The one we are featuring is what we call a classic chicken. That's a grilled chicken sandwich with lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise. So in years past, we had a deluxe, which had lettuce, tomato, and honey mustard, and that was always confusing for people because you think of deluxe always being lettuce, tomato, and mayo. So we have a chicken classic now, which is lettuce, tomato, and mayo. Obviously, if there's something you want different about that, we can certainly change it. If you want something added on, something substituted, something left off, happy to do all those things. So anyway, just lots going on.
Yep, and that transferring from winter to spring and changes that, they come every year, but you always change it up a little bit.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Yep. Makes it kind of fun and interesting, not only for the customers, but for the help, too. We're always excited when we get soup, and we're always kind of ready to be done when we get to that point of the season and on to a new product and something that's more fun. But do remember, too, that when that chili goes away, then so do the chili cheese pigs on Wednesday. You can still always get pig in a blanket, but the chili cheese pigs are real popular on Wednesdays during the winter season.
Mhm.
That will be ending the end of March, as will our chili cheese fries.
Okay.
So,
and you mentioned help. Are you still looking for employees?
you know, we would
be interested, if there's someone interested in either part or full-time, you can either stop in and pick up a paper application or go to runza.com and you'll find a link there to fill out an application. And we're pretty much always looking. So,
Sure.
Yeah, the right person comes along for what we think we have available. We're happy to visit with them and see if our two schedules can work together. So,
all right.
Yes, keep us in mind.
Yep. And Kevin works on the scheduling, and
he does.
So if you have a full staff, you're always ready to look at somebody else and probably work them into the puzzle, right?
Exactly. Yep. Kevin and Kelly. Kelly kind of always starts the schedule for us, which is kind of plugging all the pieces for the week, and then Kevin finishes it off. So it's kind of a teamwork thing they're doing now that's working pretty well because there's so much to work around with people's, and we try to work around people's individual schedules, but it's a real puzzle every week. It's a puzzle.
Well, that tells you, though, somebody out there who's a parent who the kids are off to school, maybe a summer camp or whatever, and they want to change things up a little bit.
We can do that.
You can help.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Just like I think I've said before, but we have one mom with kids in school that her husband's the 4-day on, 4-day off at BD, and so when he's at the 4 on at BD, then she's not with us. But when he's at home on those 4, then those are the 4 days she works for us. You know, they have red and green schedules out there, so we have people on reds and people on greens, and we alternate to make that work.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it, but it works.
It works. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
So all kinds of things going on. Come out and see us. And remember, kind of the last 10 days roughly for that Reuben, for the fish, for the clam chowder, for the chili and cinnamon rolls. So if you want any of those cinnamon rolls to stick in your freezer for the next few months, we have some real regulars on those. Let us know and we can get some baked up ahead and get some in the freezer for you.
All right. Look forward to that new app on
yes.
the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Easter already coming up.
It is, yeah.
You said the 4th, right?
The 4th, yeah.
Good grief.
Yeah.
Time to get out the Easter eggs.
Bring us here.
Dye them. All different colors.
Yeah.
Hide them.
Did you do that as a kid?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we did do a lot of Easter egg dyeing.
You want to make sure you can find them after you hide them.
I know, that's always a problem. Yeah.
Thanks, Joyce.
Thank you.
More after these words.
It's time for excitement at Bo Bootery. Time for trade-in days through this Saturday. Bring in those old shoes, purses, hats, or boots to trade in towards something new. What could be better? Walk in with something worn out and done and walk out with something new and ready to go. Through this Saturday only at Bo Bootery. Trade-in days. Come see us at your home-owned shoe store on the square in Broken Bow.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Ask Universal Insurance in Broken Bow if auto owners is right for you.
Connie Ulmer Accounting is ready to prepare your 2020 tax returns again this tax season. Connie provides tax services for individuals, families, farms, ranches, small businesses, and corporations. Connie Ulmer Accounting has provided income tax services for over 20 years. They also continue to offer accounting services, bookkeeping, and payroll services. Call the office today at 308-872-6101 or stop by the office at 946 South D Street in Broken Bow.
Whatever your needs may be, Rooney Bank is here to lend a helping hand through our many financial services. Whether it be a personal or business checking account, online banking, or a loan, our staff is experienced and ready to help. Give us a call or visit us at BrooningBank.com. Brooning Bank. Build, grow, thrive. Member FDIC.
For those 62 years of age and for those that are handicapped or disabled regardless of their age, the Grand Generation Manor in Callaway has affordable housing available. An equal housing opportunity provider and employer. They're located at 200 South Grand Avenue in Callaway. The Grand Generation Manor.
This is Chip with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency, and we know you want an insurance agent that speaks your language and understands the issues ag producers are facing today. At Nebraska Owners Insurance, we offer farm and ranch protection and have several companies to choose from. The experienced professionals in our agency definitely speak your language, and we're ready and willing to give you a hand in reviewing your ag policy. To find out more, call us at 308-836-2201 or visit our agency in Callaway.
Nearing 9 o'clock, Brent in the studio with you on this Monday morning. Dave on his way to Sandhills Motors. They are opening up their location here in Broken Bow, and we're going to find out all about that coming up in the 9 o'clock hour, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, we want to remind you about a wonderful care facility right here in the heart of Custer County, here in Broken Bow. They are Quality Senior Villages, and if you're not familiar with them, they are a great care facility that specializes in care for those battling through Alzheimer's and related dementia. They have a great facility right here in Broken Bow, and they also do work with other caregivers who are trying to take care of those folks battling through Alzheimer's and related dementia. So they do things outside of their facility as well to help with the care of those wonderful people. And if you would like some more information about Quality Senior Villages, whether it be their services right there within the facility or whether it be their services outside the facility, you can give them a call at 872-6387. That's 872-6387. Hey, we are really excited about something happening in Callaway. It's always fun when you see new businesses open and everything, and Henry's Bar in Callaway is looking for an outgoing, energetic, and friendly bartender to work specifically on the weekends and then possibly one day a week. Henry's Bar in Callaway opening now, and they're looking for someone to help them as a bartender. Henry is willing to train the right person, so come to work at the newest bar in Custer County. A great opportunity to earn some extra income. And if you would like some more information, just give Henry a call at 512-501-0457. Let me give you that number again. 512-501-0457. You can also email Henry, maybe send your resume or whatever to him at this email address. It's Henry C. Moore, Moore, at yahoo.com. There's our cue to remind you that Gibbons Electric LLC of Ansley does not monkey around. Call Gibbons Electric LLC of Ansley for your electrical jobs, big or small. Andy will give you a free estimate. Just give him a call at 308-763-1193. And don't forget, Andy now has a shop location on Main Street, Ansley, and he's ready to go to work for you with any residential, commercial, agricultural, electrical jobs that you may have, offering 15 years of experience and eager to go to work for you. Gibbons Electric LLC, where they don't monkey around. Give them a call at 308-763-1193 is the number. Well, during the course of today on both our radio stations, KCNI, KBBN, will be giving you an opportunity to get registered for our gift card sweepstakes, a chance to win up to $250 worth of gift cards to area businesses, and we'll be drawing for the grand prize coming up on May the 3rd. And we're just going to give you a sample and give you an opportunity to call in right now and get registered. Sandhills Motors is going to be sponsoring the registration here today, so we're going to give you the duration of this song to give us a call at 872-2801, and you can get registered in the gift card sweepstakes.
Investigators looking into the president's role.
We have people looking at everything. Correct. Everything's being looked at.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Deb Carson.
Half of the Sweet 16 is set in the NCAA tournament. In the Midwest region, 8th seed Loyola of Chicago advanced with an upset win over top seed Illinois, 71-58. The Illini are the first number 1 seed to be eliminated. Loyola will face number 12 seed Oregon State, who upset 4 seed Oklahoma State 80-70. 11 seed Syracuse beat number 3 seed West Virginia 75-72. So the Orange will face number 2 seed Houston, who beat Rutgers 63-60. In the South region, top seed Baylor handled Wisconsin 76-63. The Bears will face number 5 seed Villanova, who ousted North Texas 84-61. Oral Roberts is just the second 15 seed to advance to the Sweet 16. They beat number 7 seed Florida 81-78. Oral Roberts will face Arkansas, who survived Texas Tech 68-66.
Here's your weatherology forecast. Cloudy skies in store for today, a slight chance for a light rain snow mix early on, then rain likely for the remainder of the day with highs up to 48. Then for tonight, mostly cloudy skies with a mixture of rain and snow likely. Expecting less than an inch of snowfall, will drop back to a low of 33. We'll have breezy north winds. Tuesday, a rain-snow mix changing back over to rain, low 40s. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
News and weather was brought to you today by Custer Electric and Irrigation in Broken Bow. Nothing beats a sale like an anniversary sale. Custer Electric and Irrigation's 4th anniversary sale, to be exact. March celebrates 4 years as your electrician, Zematic dealer, and pivot specialist, and Lance is ready to give back to you as thanks for 4 wonderful years. NF tracks are on sale at unheard of prices, and all irrigation and electrical parts are 10% off through the month of March. Call for the information on those sales or to get scheduled for pivot inspections. Spring weather is upon us, and Custer Electric's 47-point inspection process and guarantee will leave you peace of mind that your pivots will run well when needed. Now is also the time to demo NF tracks and FieldNet products, so call today as demos are limited. With the Zematic by Lindsay technologies, you can count on being ahead of the game with prices that are fair to you. Go celebrate the 4-year anniversary with whole house sales. Call Lance at 880-1507. Check them out on Facebook or at custerei.com. Custer Electric and Irrigation. Experience the difference.
Currently, it's cloudy and 38 at our KCNI KBBN studios as we move through this Monday morning together. And as promised, we're going to take you now live to Sandhills Motors and their new location right here in Broken Bow, Nebraska. And to find out more, we say good morning to Dave Burney.
Thank you, Brent. We are live here at Sandhills Motors and happy to be here. I'm with Thomas McCaslin. And Thomas, I don't know if you heard earlier today, I've got an idea for you for a face mask. It could also be a feeding bag as well for popcorn. How do you feel about that?
I did hear about that this morning, Dave.
Are you going to beat me up after the show? Because
no, it's all good.
I kind of like to know before you beat on me.
You know, I learned in a sales training one time, I don't care how you say my name as long as you say it.
Okay. That's a good tip. I like that. Came out yesterday to kind of set up here for the remote, and people were already driving through and taking a look at all these great-looking automobiles here at Sandhills Motors, and that's got to be kind of exciting.
Very exciting, Dave. I tell you what, we moved everything over here on Saturday, and by the time we got things set up, you can't believe how much traffic was already through here. You know, we sat in, and, I mean, there was just cars after cars after cars and driving by slow, taking a look. So, you know, I think good things are here to come.
Yeah, it's a great location, and you've got a number of different automobiles and pickups and everything here on the lot. I was curious, maybe we could clear up some questions that people might have. Can they get brand new cars here? Can they get used cars and pickups? What's that all lay out for?
All of the above. Yep.
Okay.
So this is our new temporary location for Sandhills Motors, which is going to be all new and used vehicles.
Okay.
Dodge, Chrysler, Ram.
All right. And you've got a nice selection here. What I noticed yesterday is nothing looks very old here. Even anything that's used looks pretty spiffy.
We do have a nice selection of inventory. We do, if you drive around onto the back south side of the building, you'll find some of the lower dollar vehicles. All of our new ones and late model used ones are up front.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll talk a little bit about a special two here right up front in a little bit. But you've got a great selection of pickups for people to compare. Nice thing is now they can compare the Ram and the Chevy and all of them right here in one location, basically in town, right?
That's exactly right. Yep. Yeah. No reason to go anywhere else.
Yeah, that's it right there. It's all right here. And, of course, you have competitors that offer Fords as well.
Yep. And, they do a great job up at Ranchland also. So,
yep.
When we've got three of the major brands sitting right here in Broken Bow, here we are.
Yep.
Come give us a try.
Talk about hours a little bit. So you got the phone number on the window here. And I noticed on the information we have for our sweepstakes that we're running today with your sponsorship, you've got the hours up there, but for listeners out there, run that down for us.
So we are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30, and then Saturday will be 8 to noon.
8 to noon.
Yep.
All right. And if they see a car when they drive through here, they can use that number maybe to leave a message and get hooked up with you later.
Yep, that's exactly right. And there's a lot of times when you're in sales that your hours aren't always from 8 to 5:30. So, we do a lot of after hours appointments and make deals after hours. And, there's people that buy things at work. Can you believe that?
These days I can, because it's crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
But so, our finance guys, they schedule after hours so that the consumer can get off work and come in and do their paperwork after hours so that they don't have to miss any of their job that they have to pay for the new vehicles.
Well, the gentleman right to your left there, Chad, was helping us buy this unit that we have, Joan and I got, and I didn't look at it the first time. I called Chad and said, would you take that for a drive for me and let me know what you think? I trust your judgment on it. And it worked great. And of course we looked at it later, but that's how you can get things started. Take a look and see if that's a good fit for me, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We have basically, almost 8 people that can sell something. So
got the team.
Yeah, it's a team effort for sure, because not all of us are always available all the time. At the Gateway store, they call me elusive.
Well, I know you have some important engagements, popcorn conventions, and things like that you got to attend.
That's exactly right.
I don't think they should, be that way. You've got important stuff to do.
I'm always on the run. Always on the run.
Well, do you mind if I talk to Chad a little bit? And if you have something else you wanted to highlight, we'll end with that. Yep. All right. Chad, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Hey, I like my rig.
Good. I'm glad you do. I figured that'd be just perfect for
you. Yep. I'm going to, I got the hitch. I'm going to pull an old boat behind it. The old boat's going to look a lot cruddier now after we got this rig.
Well, we can always look for a boat for you, too.
Well, we were one of those folks who kind of lucked out with the warranty you have, the unlimited.
The warranty forever. Yep.
The forever warranty, and it had close to the max on it. So that's a really good deal.
It is. It's a great deal, and it's great for Broken Bow and the surrounding communities. You're not familiar with warranty forever. What it is any used vehicle, pre-owned vehicle with less than 100,000 miles, you get warranty forever. It's free of charge to the customer, and it's a great deal. It's on the new vehicles too. So, and we also sell another warranty if you want to go further than that.
Yep, and we were asked about that when we made the purchase. And I have to say, I did ask Thomas about the cracked windshield, because it wasn't cracked when we bought it, but it did crack shortly thereafter, and I thought maybe he would cover that for me. But he politely said he could not cover that. How do you feel about that?
That was a good try. Good try. It never hurts to ask.
Well, yeah, he was very polite, but I was hoping for a new windshield.
Yeah.
And they're kind of fancy, because this one has the speedometer up in the windshield and the temperature and everything else.
Yeah, they sure do have lots of options on these vehicles.
Probably could check your heartbeat and see if your heart's beating up there. There's all kinds of possibilities. Hi, ladies. Come on over here. We got to ask a question about this car right here, this Scat Pack. Now,
Okay.
can you describe that?
Well, what this is it's a 2021 Dodge Challenger Scat Pack 392. It's in the color Smoke Show is what color that is, and it's a unique color. So if you haven't seen it, you need to stop out. It's a beautiful car.
It's gorgeous, and the horsepower is also inviting, I think.
It is. It's fun to drive, but be careful.
Now, Nate Bell was through here yesterday. He was going to talk to you about a test drive. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think if I go with him, we could probably do that. I can limit him a little bit.
You want to go along with him for that, don't you? Ladies,
yeah,
come on
we'll
over
check
here.
his insurance.
Hand that mic over just real quick. Melissa, how you doing?
Good. Good morning, Dave.
How are you?
Very well.
Who's this young lady with you?
Well, we have our daughter Kennedy. She has an open period at
Oh, good.
school, so we drug her out. She's pretty proud of her dad. So
Well,
she
I
wanted
bet.
to be here to support him.
That's great of you to do that. Now, let me ask you, as ladies, would you be more attracted to a man who drove this car, or this what's it called, Arcadia? Which would, you know, if a guy went by and you saw him driving this car or that car over there, what would your thoughts be?
I don't know, Dave. I think the Scat Pack's pretty much got it sealed.
Yeah, see? Yeah, that's a good way to put it. You were polite about it. I appreciate that. Pretty exciting to have the cars at this location where everybody can see them, don't you think?
Yeah, you know, it's bittersweet a little bit. You know, we had the dealership over in Arnold. There's a lot of history there with the Dodge Ram Chrysler brand, and but there's lots of opportunities here, and so that's the thing that I think that I've heard Thomas and Chad talk many nights about. Just the ideas and the things that they have coming, and the opportunities that are available. It's just been exciting for, you know, just being the wife to watch everything come together. It's their hard work. All we're here to do is support them this morning and take a few pictures. So
okay,
yeah.
well, I'm glad that, and then of course, you know, to make an older guy feel older, and I appreciate that very much because I'm driving that car and somebody's going to drive that one over there. Chad, I want to ask you too, was those antlers on that elk real?
Well, we'll see. I haven't got it back from the taxidermist yet, so I don't know. It was a pretty quick transaction. I didn't get to see it too much.
Well, that thing was huge.
It was. I was happy with it. It was luck of the draw, I guess.
Well, I thought, you know, if people wonder what we're talking about, you bagged a huge elk, and it sounded like you've been patiently waiting to get a chance to do that. And not everybody just gets to go just out and hunt one. You have to wait your turn. And
yeah, it was a 16-year wait for me, and I got lucky and drew a Nebraska permit this year, and so now the challenge will be trying to get it in the house.
Yeah. Well, you can use one of these fine-looking pickups to make the transition. So, hey, anything else here, guys, that we need to talk about? Chad, you have a thing on your mind that we didn't talk about so far?
Yeah, I kind of want to touch base on kind of our plans here. Right now, sales is open over here. The service and parts side of it, it's going to take us a little while to get our commitments in Arnold taken care of, get some jobs finished up. So as of, we're looking at April 5th. That'd be the first Monday in April. We'll have service and parts moved over here.
Okay.
So if you have you want to make an appointment, give us a call. That number for sales and parts is still going to be 308-848-2288 until we get moved over here. And then sales, you can call 308-872-6881.
Okay, all right. So that's kind of the transition here. And now let's hand the mic over to the popcorn eater here and find out a little bit more about future plans. What's going to happen out at the Chevy dealership on the lot there?
Yeah, so this is our temporary location, which, you know, it was a long process, and I know that Melissa kind of alluded to that, but this has been a year in the making, and nothing with franchises goes fast.
Yeah.
And I am a results-oriented person, and let me tell you, it was awful hard on me every day talking to the franchises and everything. But anyway, we're here with our temporary location. Our future plans are in 2 weeks, we're going to start construction on our new building, which is going to be just directly east of Gateway. on the same premises between us and McDonald's. So in that location, we are going to have a new showroom that is going to hold 4 vehicles. Now, 4 vehicles inside the showrooms means that we're going to get another franchise. So one of the things that with our move to Broken Bow that they're going to let us have, I guess you might say, is we're going to get the Jeep franchise.
Oh.
So we are, our move to Broken Bow has many purposes. One of which is that we get to add to our franchises. So Jeep, which is a very, very popular franchise, is going to be coming to Broken Bow in the near future.
Okay, that's good news.
Yeah, it is good news because, as you drive around town and look, there are a lot of Jeeps. They're very popular. They have good value. They have great lease deals. They're just good vehicles.
Okay. So Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep,
Ram.
And
then the next thing on the list is going to be the Ram medium duties, which is going to be 45, 55, and 6,500 trucks.
Okay. Wow.
So, this move to Broken Bow has way more to it than just moving a dealership from Arnold, Nebraska to Broken Bow. So the franchises that we're gaining out of this is going to be better for everybody. It's going to create more jobs. It's going to create more revenue. It's going to, just all the way around.
And where we started the show, you're not going to have to drive anywhere to go shopping for your automobiles with what you're expanding to, your competitors offering, Jeep, Ram, Chevy.
Yes.
It's all here.
It's all here. Yep. It's all here. It's not under the same roof, but it's getting close.
It's getting closer.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. I guess one of the other things that I just want to reiterate, like Chad had said, is that our warranty forever. When we started our warranty forever in October of 2019, we needed something to differentiate us from the other dealers in the state. And to my knowledge, there are only 2 other dealers in the state of Nebraska. There are only 2 total dealers in the state of Nebraska that offer warranty forever, which is at no cost to the customer with no deductible. So when you have a powertrain problem, then you bring it back and it's no cost to you at that point.
Yeah.
So that was another thing that we invested a lot of time and money and into for that warranty forever to offer to our customers.
Well, and to kind of re-highlight what you just said is you don't drive around the state of Nebraska and see the sign on very many dealerships, if at all, that can offer that.
That's right. Yep.
So
yep. The only other dealer in the state is in the eastern part. So, yep.
One of 2.
Yes, one of 2.
Okay. Well, folks, drop on out and see the rigs they have here on the lot. And, of course, you even have a Camaro over there. I assume that's used, or is that brand new?
Yep, that's a used. It's not very used. I think it has less than 11,000 miles on it.
Wow. I like that one, too.
This one has the millennial theft deterrent on it also.
The what?
Millennial theft deterrent.
How's that work?
It's a manual transmission.
Now he's digging on you. Yeah. I don't know if you're a millennial or not. I don't know how that categorizes, but that will do it.
Yes.
It sure will. It sure will. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun to drive that with the manual shift.
Yes.
Is that a 5-speed?
6-speed.
6?
Yeah.
Oh, 6.
When we were moving them over here, so Saturday we had quite the crew to bring these vehicles over here, and there were 7 of us that made 4 trips, and then we had another crew that made the rest. But the gentleman that got into that car couldn't figure out how to get it started. Kept pushing the button and it wouldn't go until he realized that,
I have to push clutch in?
It has a clutch. Yeah, I think even maybe it tells you on the dash that you have to depress the clutch.
Well, that looks like a fun one too. All the way from, sports cars to practical everyday to and froms to the pickups that can haul and work for our agricultural guys out there. You guys are set to go.
Yes, yep, we are. And, this inventory grows every day. So I talked about the Jeep franchise that's coming in the future. We have a truckload of Jeeps coming in this week.
This week?
This week. They're pre-owned. They're not new. They are all 19s and 20s with less than 20,000 miles. So we're going to have a whole truckload of Jeeps in here this week to expand our inventory here and, let everybody know that, we're going to have it. We're going to start with the used ones. We can work on any of the Jeeps. We can do all the warranty work and everything else. So we're trying to make it best for our customers.
Okay, and those will be on display here?
They'll be on display here.
Right,
yes.
Here at Sandhills Motors. And for those folks listening out of town or haven't been through town for a while, we're on the east end of town, actually just before you get to the Dollar General store. And it's easy to spot, with all the cars here.
That's right. So now the cars are going to be our best advertisement. It does have our phone number on the window. Eventually, you will see a new Dodge Chrysler Ram sign that will be erected over here on the west side of the lot.
Okay. All right. It's continuing to grow and add, and things are changing finally kind of quick.
Yeah, finally kind of quick, yes.
After all the time spent on the phone and the computer and the paperwork and
emails, text messages.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All of the above.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Chad, thanks a lot. I'll hand that over to Chad real quick. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you having us out here today. Hope we can come back and take a look at what you add. Sounds like you're going to be adding day to day, week to week.
Yeah, it'll be a busy month, I think, in our future, but we're here and we're ready to sell you a vehicle, so stop out and see us.
All right. Thanks, ladies, for being here, and I forgive you for everything you said about me. Do you forgive me for everything I said about you?
Yes.
Oh, this is all good. We're all happy. Great. We'll send it back to the studio. Before we do that, remember today we're giving you a chance to call in and win $250 in gift cards during our gift card sweepstakes, which is sponsored today by Sandhills Motors. And be listening on both stations today. Be sure and stop out here and take a look at the cars and trucks that are here for you to look at, with more to come. Back to you, Brent.
All right, Dave, thanks very much. We appreciate it. Yeah, again, you can find Sandhills Motors in Broken Bow now, conveniently located right there on West Highway 2. Broken Bow, Nebraska, as you heard, vehicles are on the lot, and their sales staff is ready to help you find the perfect ride for what you need. On this sheet, we have their hours listed Monday through Friday from 8 to 5:30, and also open Saturdays from 8 until noon. So check them out, Sandhills Motors, now in Broken Bow, Nebraska. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with more information after this.
This is an advertisement. Paid non-attorney spokesperson Ricky LeBlanc, admitted in Massachusetts only. Sokolov Law, LLC, Chestnut Hill, Mass. Paul J. Morgan, Winter Park, Florida. Greg Hobby, New Jersey. Michael Bro Gonzalez, admitted Louisiana. While this firm maintains joint responsibility, most cases of this type are referred to other attorneys for principal responsibility. Mesothelioma. If you know what mesothelioma is, you or someone you love has likely been affected by this devastating cancer. You may be entitled to compensation. Call Sokolov Law today. 1-800-578-2400. The only known cause of mesothelioma is asbestos exposure. Thousands of U.S. veterans and trade workers are at risk for the disease. Nearly $30 billion in court-ordered trusts has been set aside to pay money to asbestos victims. If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, call now. You may be able to receive compensation without ever going to court or filing a lawsuit. Call for a free legal consultation at 1-800-578-2400. That's 1-800-578-2400. 1-800-578-2400.
The world population continues to expand, with nearly 250,000 new mouths to feed every day. Rising to meet the challenge of this increasing population is the American farmer, the most productive worker in the world. During March 2021, we salute the men and women of American agriculture.
This Ag Salute was brought to you by the Food Bar and Grill in Anselmo. Visit them soon for cold drinks and delicious food.
Now is the time to choose Constellation as your competitive natural gas supplier. Constellation provides reliable natural gas supply to homes, businesses, farms, and ranches across dozens of Nebraska counties. And we support 4-H and FFA in every one. Call 877-274-5710 or visit nebraskagas.com. But hurry, the selection period ends Thursday, April 22nd. Choose natural gas supply from Constellation.
Howard Hay Company Incorporated of Litchfield is excelling under new ownership. They have added custom hay hauling to their long list of services, making them your one-stop source for grinding and hauling hay products. Plus, of course, piling and packing corn and silage. They have a full-service truck and auto repair center in downtown Litchfield and have partnered with Baco Brothers, who specialize in engine-mounted tum grinders and haybuster sales and parts. On Highway 2 west of Litchfield, Howard Hay Company.
All right, we are back on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, and we always encourage you to check out our website, sandhillsexpress.com. We try to keep you updated with local news and sports right there on the front page, but don't miss those tabs at the top because there's a lot of information to access. And if you click on the Community tab right now, you'll see a drop-down box that says Employment on it, and if you click on the Employment page, my goodness, you're going to see a whole big list of job opportunities within our listening area, and we want to read some of those for you right now here on The Breakfast Show. Don't forget the Nebraska Department of Transportation is currently accepting applications for a temporary highway construction technician and a temporary highway maintenance worker. This is a great summer opportunity. For a full job description and to apply, you need to go to their website, which is statejobs.nebraska.gov. Now, an online state application must be completed, so you need to go to that website, statejobs.nebraska.gov. Also, the Nebraska Department of Transportation is currently accepting applications for a highway maintenance worker in Broken Bow. An online state application for this must be completed as well, so you need to go to statejobs.nebraska.gov. If you need help in the selection process, you can contact Nebraska State personnel at 402-471-2075. The state of Nebraska is an equal opportunity veterans preference employer. Also, some great opportunities for you now at Callaway Good Life Center. They are trying to add to their nursing pool, and so they are looking for RNs, LPNs, and CNAs at Callaway Good Life Center here in Custer County. They have openings for RNs right now. A $5,000 hire-on bonus is available as well. Full or part-time RNs. Also looking for full-time or part-time LPNs with a $3,500 hire-on bonus available. Also looking for full or part-time CNAs for all shifts. A $1,000 hire-on bonus available for CNAs. So if you're interested in any of those nursing opportunities, we encourage you to contact Brooke Moore, who is the Director of Nursing at Callaway Good Life Center. The phone number there at the center is 308-836-2267. Also at the Callaway Good Life Center, they have an opening right now for Maintenance Environmental Services position. The primary function of that position would be to maintain the facility and grounds, including but not limited to electrical, plumbing, mechanical, snow removal, and grounds maintenance. Now, if you're interested in that position, contact Vicki Hendricks, administrator, at 308-836-2267. And one more job opportunity available that we want to remind you of. Myers Construction is currently hiring for field employees. Candidates must be willing to travel during the week. CDL or some construction experience would be preferred. They offer some great benefits, including health, dental, vision insurance, AFLAC, IRA, and vacation. You can stop out to the shop on Rhino Road here in Broken Bow to fill out an application. Again, Myers Construction currently hiring field employees. 9:29 is the time. So good to have you with us here on this Monday. We're going to step away for a little music break. We'll come back and pass along. to the employment page. All right, one more commercial break to take, then we'll come back and say goodbye. Stay tuned.
Farming is more than a job. It's a sense of pride in helping to feed the nation. It's being in touch with creation at its most fundamental level. It's a heritage passed on from generation to generation and a way of life that brings satisfaction to millions across the land. During March 2021, we salute the men and women of American agriculture.
Brought to you by Sargent Irrigation, the dependable professionals.
When you need safe, affordable storage, count on Central Nebraska Warehouse and Storage at 1042 North B in Broken Bow. Their facility is secure, clean, and offers easy access. Just call 872-5961. That's Central Nebraska Warehouse and Storage in Broken Bow.
It's National Agriculture Week, and Custer Public Power reminds you that as planting time begins, farming operations involve bigger equipment, which can make you more productive. However, failure to notice overhead power lines can be a deadly oversight. Remember to look up and out for overhead power lines. Going to be doing some digging? Remember to call 811 first. Just a couple reminders that can save you time in the long run. Brought to you by Custer Public Power District.
Battery power made by steel. From trimmers and mowers to chainsaws and blowers, steel battery tools are exactly what you need to tackle your to-do list. Whether you need to maintain your yard or completely transform your landscape. Shop online for the Steel AK Homeowner Series starting at just $199.99. Pick up at over 10,000 local steel dealers. Real steel. Find yours at steeldealers.com.
Are you looking for something unusual or hard to find? You might just find it on highbid.com. It's the online auction site for, well, just about everything. Highbid.com has estate sales, closeouts, liquidations, even government-seized vehicle auctions. It's easy to bid on office furniture, antiques, sports memorabilia, restaurant equipment, motorboats, even arcade games. You can search for items by name or simply see where the next page takes you. Visit highbid.com. That's HIBID.com. And find out what you're looking for today.
All right, 9:38 is the time. Don't forget, be listening close on both KCNI and KBBN radio as we go through the day today. We'll take some more registrations on this Monday for the gift card sweepstakes. And our sponsor for the registration today, Sandhills Motors. Want to say thanks again to Thomas McCaslin and Chad Garcia and everybody at Sandhills Motors welcoming us in for the special remote broadcast earlier today on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Again, you'll find them right now in Broken Bow, located conveniently, if I can say that word, on West Highway 2. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5:30 and also open on Saturday from 8 until noon. They are ready to serve you. So check them out, Sandhills Motors, now in Broken Bow. And we again say thanks to them for helping us with our gift card sweepstakes sponsorship. And we'll be taking some registrations on both KCNI and KBBN radio through the day. So just be listening close for your cue to call. That does it for the breakfast show today. Thanks for listening on a Monday, everybody. And we'll talk to you tomorrow.